What's up everyone, it's Corey from MAWF Gaming, and welcome to this ultimate guide for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Zombies on Outbreak. This is going to show you the full Easter egg in solo and co-op, as well as how to get to a high round, how to upgrade your weapon to Mark 25, and how to activate the song. First up, I do recommend you do the Easter egg solo simply because it's easier, but if you do want to do it co-op, I'm going to show you that later as well. Starting with the solo Easter egg, first thing you want to do is spawn in. Come down here to the downed warbird, and the black box is going to be down in the corner right here, which weirdly actually is black. I don't know if you guys know this, but the black box is usually really bright orange so they can find it easily, but this is actually black. And you can come up to the corner and activate that generator for 100 points to activate also Exomedic. Then just shoot and then knife to get more points. Pick up Exomedic when you have enough points, and then come and open this door as well when you have enough points. Then run through another wave of enemies so you can get enough points for the next door. And once you've done that, just open up that right there. If you don't know, Exomedic actually in solo lets you have extra lives because you can buy it 3 times and it revives you by itself. So when you go down, you basically have a backup. That also makes this much easier solo, of course. Then you want to come over here to the morgue, which is the blue room. Come over here, you might as well activate this generator. It gives you 100 points, get some free points. If you ever see those terminals green, walk up to them, hold X. You get 100 points free. Then come over to this little terminal right here. Go to that second screen, hold X, and it'll put down the black box on the ground right there. We will be coming back to that terminal, so keep that little place in mind. Now come up over here to the exo room door, and then just finish off the wave. When you have enough points, you will be probably running low on ammo, but don't worry about that. Come down here, activate this generator in the exo room. That's actually going to be your reward over here for finishing the Easter egg. We're going to see that in a bit. Come over to the exosuits and actually pick up your exosuit, and now you actually have a 1-punch kill. So, if you haven't done that achievement where you get 10 punches in 30 seconds, go ahead and do that on the next wave probably. Just wait for them to all build up and get that really easily because it's a 1-punch kill, I believe, until round 4. So that's really easy. That's why I always get my exosuit really early and don't worry about weapons or anything like that. Because, of course, picking up the exosuit and getting the punches gives you more points as well. Then you want to come over here and the mystery box will be here. It's actually called 3D printer now. It always spawns in this admin hallway first, and what you're going to want to do is basically start getting set up now. And what you want is quick revive, which you already got. You want Juggernog. You want the exosuit, which you already got. You want the EM1 from the box, which is the laser gun. You want a pretty good secondary weapon. You can upgrade it a little bit if you want. And then you want to also buy Boost Slam later on, and did I say Juggernog for exo health? That's really helpful, lets you get hit more. And then you don't need these, but they'll help us basically picking up the orbital drops and then getting distraction drones and then getting the other perks. But you know, you might get lucky, you might get unlucky like I did. I didn't get it. I'm already round 9, haven't got the M1 yet, but I did get a power surge, which is basically a fire sale which lets you get to the box for 10 points. Now the box will move after you hit it a few times in a row, so just be aware of that. There are maps on the walls, especially in the circle there's one which is really easy to find, and that will show you where the new mystery box is now. Right there you can see I finally got the EM1, that's what it looks like right there. And I actually got the Cell 3 Cauterizer as well just before it, which is the new wonder weapon. It's quite good, but apparently SN6 is even better. So what you want to do is come over to the yellow rooms, which is the holding area. And you want to come and buy Juggernog because that is such an important perk. You will already know that if you played the old zombies, but if you haven't, you know, definitely buy that. You really want it. And then what you're going to want to do is basically start getting all 4 members' badges. Because I was really unlucky, I'm going to start with Mr. Khan's badge, which is the infected badge. Now, all you have to do is run around here and press all 4 of these keypads in the admin area, which is the red area. I had saved up a camouflage, which is what you can see down the bottom middle. You get it from orbital drop, and basically the zombies don't attack you when it's on. Something like that, or distraction drones from the box, or anything like that will help a lot. Now you can see I went and I picked up the card from the little security area behind the glass right there, and that gave me 1 clearance now. And I am actually Mr. Khan, but in solo you can pick up anyone's card, and you can do any of these cards in any order you'd like. Next up, Lilith's card. What you want to do is come up to the mystery box and hold down the trigger on the EM1, then buy a gun. As you can see right there, I actually did it a little bit late, so I bought the gun and then I tried to laser it, and the zombie hit me and I was a bit too late. So start firing, then buy the gun, and then it'll turn into Lilith's badge. Go up to hold X, and there you go. You now have 2. If you don't know what I'm talking about, security clearance, it's the number down the bottom left in the little red box. Next up is going to be Decker's card, which is the security guy with the hat on. And basically you want to come over to this trash chute, or you can use the one in the EXO room, which is the green room. Hold X on it to open it, and then back away, then go up and hold X on it again, and you'll go down to the incinerator. You'll need 600 points, 100 points the first hit, 500 the second hit. Then just go around here and keep shooting the ground and holding X. The EM1 is the only gun you can hold X while shooting with. As you can see, the badge popped up, and I held X to pick it up. But all other guns, when you press X, it reloads. So keep that in mind. The EM1 is very useful for that step as well. It's not needed, but it's very, very useful. Then finally, we have Oz's card, which is the janitor, the guy with the bandana on. If you don't know, so basically Mr. Khan is the manager, the guy down the bottom left of your screen. Oz is the janitor, the guy with the bandana, John Malkovich. Lilith is the girl, the little IT girl. And then Decker is the security guard from the guy from Walking Dead with the hat. Then what you want to do is come over here to the yellow holding rooms and shoot this little chromed rod sticking out of the back of the cell furthest out. And you can use any gun to shoot it. I'm just using the M1, and as you can see, it's already gone. Once it's gone, you're done. And then what you're going to need is Exo Slam, which is an upgrade perk, which is 2,000 points. I hadn't got it yet, so I went ahead and ran another round so I could afford it. And right there, you could see the card is right down there in that cell down there. We're going to see that in a second. Just go ahead, save up for Exo Slam and buy it as soon as you can. Keep a zombie at the end of the rounds always for these steps to make it easier. And then come back to that cell, and what you're going to want to do is basically Exo Slam onto it. And you can see that right here. Boom, boom. Cell goes down, and you're going to want to turn around and hold X on this cell. Unfortunately, the zombie started attacking me as soon as I did that, so I had to do it again. And then I was like, why can't I pick up the card? Where is the card? You actually have to come around to, can you see these sides, how they have the doors in them? You have to come around to the side of the cell with the door. So not this side, not this side, not this side, but this side. Come up to it, hold X, and you will have the last card. Now, you can have done those in any order, but you should have a total of 4 cards now. So your security level clearance down the bottom left should be 4 in the red box. Now, the next step is basically to just kill zombies until you get that number up to 49. Approximately 1 in every 3 zombies will drop a badge, and you will know, that you've done this as a step as well, because you won't be able to smash that down anymore. Yeah, 1 in about every 3 zombies will drop a badge. The badges look like this right here, and you just run over them and pick them up, sort of like kill confirmed, but the badges actually do disappear. So make sure if you're training, run your trains a little bit quicker than you usually do. But there you can see my security number going up as the rounds go up down the bottom left. Up here, it's got to 44 in round 18. It's infected round. That's 45. There you can see that guy dropped a badge. That guy dropped a badge. 46. That guy didn't. So that guy didn't. That guy didn't. That guy did. Didn't. That guy did. It's quite hard to see them sometimes, but I found something very useful as well. I'm going to show you here in a second. If you do have those distraction drones, put them down, and these seem to be sort of like the normal drops, like insta-kill and stuff, which when you kill off a lot of zombies at once, they seem to drop a lot more. So right there you can see I got to 49 finally. So this was round 18. If you do get luckier with the box early on, of course you will be a lower round actually than this. And then basically finish off that round, keep some zombies, and then the last step is you got to go scan your palm. Now this scanner over here is actually in the holding room, the yellow rooms. That's the one for Oz. The next one is in the green rooms, which is the exo rooms, which is the one for Decker. It's over by the staircase just over here. So the Decker, the security guard, his one is over here. Then the next one is for Lilith, which is the IT girl. Her one is in the morgue. Of course, keep getting your free points, they're always good. The morgue, the blue room, up here by the exit to the exo room, just over here on the wall right here. And then the final one is the one for Mr. Khan, the fat guy, basically the manager guy down the bottom left. You can see on your screen, the guy I am right now. And then come over to the red rooms, the admin rooms, and it's on the wall. Not here, I'm looking for it. Where is it? Right there. So walk up to it, hold X, and there you go. You've signed in now, and be like, "Hello, Mr. Cone." And then basically come back to the terminal and hold X on the terminal, and an audio logo will play. I'll let you listen to that real quick.
If you have clearance to hear this message, then the test is a success. You have 24 hours to proceed to the rendezvous point and initiate phase 2. Good luck.
Now, if you heard that, basically phase 2 is coming on now, and it was a test, and EXO testing facility is back on. I don't know if that's just referring to this next step, or is a hint at the next map, but we'll see. Then just come over to the EXO room, go up to your EXO suit and hold X again, even though you already have it. It'll say EXO suit already online, and you'll start hearing the chopper coming in. That's how you'll know this step is complete. I was really happy at this point. I was just basically testing the Easter egg. I was like, I wonder if it's easier solo, and it was way easier, so I was really happy that I got that done. Come back to the spawn, and you'll see the warbird coming down to come and rescue you. I was so happy, and then it gets shot down with an orphan drop. So apparently someone in Atlas doesn't want you to survive, so there is some sort of narrative going on there, so hopefully that will continue in the second zombies map. But there you go, 50 gamer score, game over, man. Even though it's not game over. You get to keep playing as much as you want. And now also, I'm going to go quickly show you your reward for finishing the Easter egg before we get into the co-op method. Basically, come back here to the EXO room, and you'll see over here on the wall, which I showed you right at the very start, is the upgrade to level 25 machine. Put in a level 20 weapon into that, it costs 2,500 points, and it goes straight from 20 to 25. You can't upgrade it any further than 25. That's the furthest you can go so far in this EXO Zombies. Next up, we're going to jump straight into the co-op method. First, the black box is exactly the same as it was in solo. Next, getting set up is exactly the same as solo, except you don't need EXO health or quick revive. It's helpful, but you don't need it. Next is going to be getting all 4 players badges. Of course, again, any order you'd like. I went for Deckers first, the guy I am now. And basically you want all players to go to the trash chutes at the same time. 4 player, 2 at each chute, 3 player, 2 at one, 1 at the other, 2 player, 1 at each chute. And then basically you will, to sync it up, go 3, 2, 1, go, and have the host go about half a second after go, because the host has the best connection. Then basically get your friends to just continually shoot the ground and use the explosives and stuff, and have Decker run up and down against the compactor and holding X to try and pick up his card. Decker's not in the game, just have anyone doing this, and luckily we got it right at the last second. Right there, you can see it went up to 1, and get out of there quickly before you get squashed. And now Decker should have a security clearance of 1, or whoever picked it up if he's not in the game should have a security clearance of 1, or +1 on whatever they already had. Next we're going to have Lilith, which is going to be the EM1. So you can see the best way I see to get the EM1 is just run up to the box and hold X. You sort of get the cauterizer doing that as well. Then just laser it, hold X, pick up the badge. It's going to be the same as solo, except only Lilith can pick up her badge, or anyone in the game if she's not in the game. Then next up we're going to do Oz's one, which everyone this time will need Exo Slam. So 2,000 points per player. Then come over to the holding cells and of course shoot the little chromed rod out the back. Right here you can see that you don't need the M1 to shoot it. Any old gun. I was still only had the pistol, which was quite unfortunate, so it wasn't going down very quick, but then I realized I had nano swarm as well, and that actually sort of worked on it. So that was cool. And then you're going to want to try and keep some zombies, because you don't want to kill the zombies while you do the Exo Slam. You can see right here we got rid of the rod there. It just falls through, yeah. So you're going to want to keep the zombies away, which we had a little bit of trouble with right here because they kept coming to us. I'm just going to show you that when one person slams on it, it just goes down a little bit. Doesn't go the whole way. So look at that right here. Even when Oz does it, it just goes down a tiny bit. Doesn't go all the way. So you need everyone to do it. So wait until everyone's near you, the zombies aren't near you. I just got Kyle to go and take them away real quick. So that we don't kill them, because with these steps you really want to keep these zombies alive just so you can get them done as early as possible, because it's going to get harder and harder to survive. The way these rounds scale is it gets harder and harder, not linear like the old zombies. It seems to be it hits like a wall at round 30, so you really want to get this done in the early rounds. Then just have everyone boost slam onto it at the same time. As you can see, we didn't sync it up exactly perfectly, but we still got it. have him come over to the door side and pick up his card, and then Oz's security clearance will now be 1, or if he's not in the game, person who picked it up will be now +1 on whatever the clearance was. Then finally we have Mr. Khan's. Of course, this is when you set up really well, you get Mr. Khan's last. The first pad is over there, second pad's over there for Oz, third pad's up here for Lilith, sorry, the first pad was for Mr. Khan, and then the fourth pad is over here for Decker. And then if the player is not in the game, you can press their pad for them. So if you're 2-player, you can press your own pad and then one other pad as well. If you're 3-player, one person can press 2, and then one person can press 1, and then the other person will press 1. Hope that makes sense. It's a bit confusing. And then the infected round will be 8, 9, or 10. So have everyone ready at their places, basically at the start of each of those rounds, so you're ready to press them straight up. I had camouflage, of course. I always save this up because it helps so much. And then you can see right there, I pressed Mr. Khan's as well because he was not in the game. And went up to the pad and cleared the infection, and then I went and picked up the card. My clearance is now 2, and the other guys have 1 each. So everyone should have a total of 4 clearance now over all players. Everyone with at least 1. And then you're basically going to want to get the 49 more clearance from killing zombies, the same as solo. Now would be a good time to start getting good guns, such as the Cell 3 Cauterizer and the drone that I just got there. Got really lucky with the bugs. I always hit it a lot when there's power surge or fire sale, whatever you want to call it, because it's really cheap. And then start upgrading your guns a little bit as well as you go through the rounds, so you can keep killing the zombies quite easily. 2,500 points per upgrade, I recommend you get to at least about Mark 3 or so while doing this Easter egg. And look at this discipline right here. Dylan not killing the zombies right there because he knew it was the last one, and we were right at the end of the Easter egg. Everyone had 49 at this point. It was around 14. So we did get quite lucky with the box and stuff, so this is going to be about as early as you can finish it, around 14, maybe around 10 if you're really, really lucky, but you're not going to get it much earlier than that. Then everyone for this bit has to go to their own palm scanner. Mr. Khan has to go to his right there in the red rooms in admin. Lilith has to come to hers up here in the blue rooms in the morgue, and just go up to it and hold X and it'll turn green, and you've signed in and be like, hello Lilith. And then Decker has to come to his over here in the green rooms, in the exo rooms. I very rarely get the Decker character, so I didn't know it was me. It's embarrassing when I got the credits. I was like, yo, go sign in, man. I was like, it's not working. Oh, I'm actually Decker. So I went and signed in right there. And then finally, of course, Oz's one is the one in the yellow rooms in holding. So have him go up there and sign in. Of course, if the player's not in the game, they don't need to sign in. I don't know how they could. So, all good. Once everyone who's in the game has scanned their palms, then everyone should be 50 now. Then head back to the morgue, the terminal by the morgue in the blue rooms. And all you want to do is go up to it and hold X. So we're going to see that right here. And the same audio log will play. And then what you want to do is head back to the EXO room, and basically the difference between the co-op and the solo here is that everyone has to press their little EXO at the same time. So everyone at each of the sides, one person at each of the sides. As you can see right there, we didn't sync it up perfectly. So you're going to want to sync it up the same as you did with the trash chutes. You can tell you haven't done it right when that machine hasn't opened yet. Do the 3, 2, 1 go, and then have the host go about half a second after the go, because of course the host has the best connection. So that syncs it up pretty much as well as you can. Have the host take the zombie probably, so everyone's just ready to go, and then have them run up, count 3, 2, 1, go. Everyone else goes, the host goes half a second after, and boom, synced up, because you can hear the chopper coming in, and the machine is now open as well. So now you can get upgrade to level 25. You upgrade normally to 20 and then put it in there for 2,500 points, goes straight to 25. So it'll cost 50,000 per weapon, 50,000 points per weapon to get it all the way from Mark 1 to Mark 25. It's expensive, but it's definitely worth it. You will start running out of ammo as well, as you'll see later, which is quite unfortunate. Beware of this. Basically, the first person who gets back to spawn is going to trigger the cutscene. So if people haven't seen it yet, try to get everyone back to spawn. As you can see, I got healed up late. I'd already seen it there, of course. But yeah, make sure everyone gets there together if you don't want to miss it. And there you go. That is the co-op Easter egg done right there. Next up, I'm going to show you the song real quick, which is actually Wagner's Flight of the Valkyries. First thing is this little wrench in the wall in the admin room. Walk up to it, hold X, and play a little sound. Next one is in the exo room, the green room. It's like a little knife or something. Not exactly sure exactly what it was, but it's on a little metal gurney in the corner between some doors. You're going to see that right here in a second. And then the final one is... There we go. That's the second one right there. That little knifey thing right there. And then the final one is in the holding areas, the yellow rooms. It's actually over by the EXO upgrade station. Right, you can see my path got blocked really badly, so I had to take the trash chute. Trash chutes are really good if you're training in the EXO room. Just take them and get out of there, and you'll spawn that spawn. It's also good if you need to go revive someone at EXO room. So yeah, come over here to holding. Yellow room's over by the upgrade machine. I went to upgrade my weapon a couple times first. And it's just that little bone saw right there. You just go up to hold X. Once you press the third one won't make a sound, but the song will start playing. It does start quite soft, but it will build up to this. So if you like Apocalypse Now, you just like Flight of the Valkyries, you will love this. Right here you can see this is training in the circle room. It's quite a good spot to survive. And then right here you're going to see putting in a Mark 20 weapon, upgrading to 25, you get all the little fireworks and everything. And that is the max level you can get. You're going to get a diamond camo and everything to it as well. Right here I'm showing you how to train in the EXO room, which is the green room. It's a pretty good spot. The only problem with it is there are these little railings which have like a lip on them, so you can get caught in them. Same with the circle, you have those little dead end rooms which you can get caught on and die. Right there you can see I got caught on the railing. Got really panicked, I thought I was going to die. But yeah, beware of that if you're training here. And then the third and final place I'd say, which is also good for training to get to a high round, will be the spawn, which in my opinion is the best out of all the spots to train in. But yeah, I actually managed to get 33 in solo after completing the Easter egg on my first shot, basically solo. I was pretty happy with that. I mean, you guys are probably much better. You guys can probably get to a much higher round, so do enjoy the level 25 upgrade machine. I really think they need some better way of getting more ammo. I feel like the only reliable way to get more ammo in the later rounds is basically if you had a wall gun, you upgrade it all the way to 25, and then you just buy ammo off the wall, or if you had one from a box, what you have to do is actually put it back into the box, trade it out for something, and then pick it up again, and then when you pick it up again, you'll get all your ammo back, and it will be Mark 25 still, but that's still stupid. I still like Pack Punch way, where you can just get more ammo by doing it again. But anyway, that's it for this guide, guys, and there will be a very detailed written guide in the description. Let me know what round you guys have got to. What's your highest round? Comment it below, see who's the best zombie player. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, happy gaming.